Filming now.
All right.
Just have to steady myself, and then I will start. Chris Lowell, I have some questions for you.
Fire at will.
Name 2 things you miss about private practice.
Tay Diggs. And Tay Diggs. I miss Tay so much. Honestly, I miss the cast. Every single one of the cast members, and Sergio, who is the head of makeup, who is a god.
What's the coolest character you've ever played?
Honestly, I think it might be Bash on Glow. It's so much fun. I have this airbag of hair and the most insane costumes, and they give me some of the most hysterical, ridiculous content to work with, and I love it.
When did you start getting recognized?
After my first job, which was called Life as We Know It, I was 19 years old, and I remember going to a bar and trying to use a fake ID, and it didn't work, but then the bouncer recognized me from the show I was on, so it was like flattering, but I also couldn't get a drink, and that's when it all changed.
Okay, has anyone ever told you that there's a resemblance to another actor or two?
Oh, I get it all the time. I get Rob Lowe, like a young Rob Lowe, I've heard a lot, which I'll take. And Zac Efron, I've heard a few times, which I'll also take. There's 2 men far more handsome than me, but I'll gladly, ride those coattails for as long as I can. I have in the past claimed to be those people, because it seemed less awkward than explaining that I wasn't those people.
So you just went with it?
Oh yeah.
Did you ever give their autograph or anything?
Sure, photos, yeah, anytime.
If you weren't an actor, what would you be?
A photographer.
Of course. Name 2 actors you look up to.
Okay, Meryl Streep and Cate Blanchett.
What's the best movie of all time?
Jeez, best movie of all time, 2001, A Space Odyssey.
Other than Glow, do you watch anything else on TV?
No, that's not true. Other than Glow, what do I watch on television? I watch Saturday Night Live. One of my best friends is on Saturday Night Live, and his name's Beck Bennett, and he was my college freshman roommate, and I just love seeing what he does. And I think especially during last year's crazy election year, I think that what that show provided for the nation was so important, because it was an ability for us to laugh at the political landscape, which I think was extraordinarily therapeutic.
What's one of your weirdest habits?
You're gonna run out of tape on this video camera. Weirdest habits. When my friends do anything that upsets me, I literally start singing out loud about how best friends make mistakes, and it's okay to forgive them, and it's not a big deal, and calm down. And I'll do this publicly. I mean, I'll do this, I'll do this in restaurants, I'll do this on the subway. That's pretty weird.
What do you think about when you're walking around New York City?
New York City. I just think about New York City.
Who knows you better than anyone else?
My better half. Yeah.
And how would she describe you?
As her better half, probably.
Excellent.